Hey again, Bitcoin world, it's Brian here, the UK Bitcoin Master. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday, the 31st of May, 2018. Thanks for being with us. As always, guys, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and let's get this message out there to the world. Again, strong hand. You know, the only thing I can ever advise on this channel is to have a strong hand. Buy Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin, think 2020, long-term thinking. And actually, in actual fact, that's not that far away now, is it? When you consider we're halfway since the 2016 halving. So we're very, very close to the 2020 halving. So not so long-term thinking anymore. If you're a lot younger than me, of course, maybe your long-term thinking strategy is the 2024 halving. Either way, have a strong hand, delay your gratification. Don't go out and buy your fancy Lambos yet. Just bide your time, and in a few years' time, you'll be sitting really pretty. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at UK Bitcoin Master. Also, you'll find me on a social media platform called Steemit, and you'll find me at Buzz27. Okay, so on with the show. What I want to talk to you all about today. Okay, I'm hoping that you've all got by now that I'm probably as close as you're going to get to a Bitcoin maximalist. Okay, I happen to believe in the year that I've been in the space that Bitcoin's the rock, it's the king, it's the one that's going to stand the test of time. Now, does that mean that there aren't going to be other coins out there that will stick around and maybe do okay for themselves? Of course. Absolutely. I will say most of the altcoins, the alternative coins, as we call them to Bitcoin, will probably end out going to zero. So keep that one in mind. But the coin that I want to talk to you about today is called BCash. Now, maybe you've heard it as Bitcoin Cash. For me, there's only one Bitcoin, so I won't call it Bitcoin Cash. For me, it is BCash. And BCash is a crypto dividend of Bitcoin. What does that mean for someone who's new? If you hold your Bitcoin, if you hold your private keys, if you don't leave them on exchange, if you control your private keys, anytime, and I said this in the previous video, somebody wants to fork off of the Bitcoin protocol, they can develop their own coin. And they're entitled to do that. Okay, no problem. I don't have a problem with that. Where I have a problem is when a coin forks off and it wants to label itself as Bitcoin and carry the Bitcoin name, and it wants to trick and fool people into believing it's the real Bitcoin. And it's not. And that is where BCash and Bitcoin, there's a lot of controversy. I am not here to slander anyone, to complain about anyone. I'm just telling it as I see it. So, as Bitcoin was evolving 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 years ago, one of the most prominent people within Bitcoin, a very loud voice, money behind him, was a guy called Roger Ver, V-E-R. He is called the Bitcoin Jesus. Heaven knows why. I think it's because he's got so much money and he's got a lot of influence. Okay, and Roger Ver used to jump up and down on YouTube videos, getting all upset and crying about what's going on around the world, children starving, you know, people not having, access to basic bank accounts. And, with that, I'm with him. Not a problem at all. What I do have a problem with is when Roger decided to fork away from Bitcoin and start BCash, that he's calling Bitcoin Cash, which I won't. I call it BCash along with B Gold. Anything to do with a Bitcoin fork is always a B something to me, because for me, Bitcoin is the rock. So, no problem with Roger and his team forking off and creating BCash. My problem came in a while back. Roger owns the domain name bitcoin.com. Okay, and him and his team, in my opinion, and it's only an opinion, are deceiving people into buying BCash when they think they're buying Bitcoin. Okay, because when, and I believe this may have been taken down now, but there was a site where people thought they were buying Bitcoin, but in actual fact, they were buying BCash. Now, Roger and his team, their thought process is their coin should be a way for people to, use Bitcoin as cash. For me, heaven knows why you want to buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin when that cup of coffee at £2 might well be worth £1,000 in 5 years' time. And you look back at that cup of coffee, you think, my goodness, that was an expensive cup of coffee. So for me personally, I believe Bitcoin is a store of value. I believe you should invest into Bitcoin, treat it as a savings plan, and allow it to inflate as it becomes more and more popular, more and more mainstream around the world, and gets mass adopted. So I sort of don't get this using it as digital cash, if I'm completely honest. But that's open to everyone's got their opinion. That's just my view. So I guess what I'm trying to say on this particular video is, if you are looking to buy Bitcoin, please ensure you are buying Bitcoin and you are not buying one of the Bitcoin crypto dividends. That's all I'm trying to make you aware of on this video. Don't buy Bitcoin if you want BCash, and don't buy BCash if you're looking to buy Bitcoin. So I guess what I'm saying, and I've said it before in my videos, is you're going to need to take personal responsibility over your financial sovereignty if the crypto world is going to be for you. And it is no good crying over spilt milk. If you go and buy Bitcoin and send it to a BCash address, or you wanted to buy Bitcoin and you ended up buying BCash. That is all I'm saying on this video. To sum it up, Bitcoin for me is the rock. It is the king. It is the one that you should have the strong hand with. Buy, hold, set up your savings plan, put a bit into your Bitcoin every month out of your wages, and allow your savings plan to grow. And again, you'll be in really good shape going forward. So Bitcoin, for me, is the rock. BCash and B Gold and B Private and all the other B ones, they are dividends of Bitcoin, which makes them an altcoin or an alternative coin. So that is our show for today, guys. I hope that was useful to you newbies. Just be mindful to make sure you double check what you are buying. And if you ever go to the website bitcoin.com, you are going to be buying BCash, not Bitcoin. So be very clear and make sure you get the right coin, and then store it on your Trezor, Ledger Nano, whatever you're going to be storing it on, and take care of it. Think long term. So strong hand, 2020 halving, buy and hold, hodl, hold on for dear life, wait it out. You don't need to do anything with your Bitcoin. Just buy it, own it, store it, and wait. And again, you'll be in good shape. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, follow me on Steemit at Buzz27, follow me on Twitter at UK Bitcoin Master. That is our show for today, guys. Until next time, as always, have yourselves a fantastic Bitcoin day.